Hello everybody and welcome back to Grindfest. Now, unfortunately, I started recording today and I took a break, only to look back to find that Elgato's sound capture had, well, not crashed, but mistakenly muted itself. So we lost about an hour and a half of me playing games like an idiot. This is what I get for not paying attention. But we will persevere onwards. We still have a grind to finish here. Now, let us continue where I had left off, but you are now just seeing. Damn it all. But whatever. Let's get back into this. As you may notice, there are some sudden influxes of money going on here. Yeah. After I stopped playing the IS-7 the other day, I decided I quite like the vehicle, and I kept playing it. So, safe to say that you're going to see the IS-7 probably a lot more. That's probably going to be my Tier 3 jam tank for global operations, if the vehicle can hold up in a PvP situation. It works against bots just fine, but I do get penetrating hits once in a while. So, I'm not exactly sure how well the armor holds up under actual accurate fire. But, I do like the vehicle, and you will see me playing it a lot more. Let's see what we got here. Operation Anvil. We have 2 warriors, an Abrams, a Centauro 120, and an LAV 600. Well, let's see if we can actually get some damage through here.
PLM have liberated the port and the harbor.
Huh?
Please take back control of the port area so civilian shipping can resume.
And just to note, once Global Operations comes out, I will likely be switching to that almost exclusively. PvE is nice, however, it does get kind of, well, repetitive sometimes.
PLM has a surprise for us. Fight cover and fight your way out there.
Which is the main reason why I stopped making, the main reason why I didn't really make too many Armored Warfare videos, because there really isn't much to do. I did fuck around with the replay editor, but it's not exactly the most intuitive piece of equipment. I mean, it does have free cam, but it doesn't have, it's a lot of effort to, it's a lot of effort to work with, even though I do want to work on some things. But, switching to a primarily PvP component that is actually not as shit as normal PvP will probably help in terms of keeping the videos interesting and keeping me in my seat. And hopefully you as well. I do enjoy PvE, it's just that, well, I'm playing the same missions over and over again and shooting the same bots over and over again. So it's not exactly interesting to, it's not exactly my most interesting content. And we're all about interesting content here on this channel.
Good, but there are more SAMs out there, and we can't send special forces in until they are all cleared.
Alright, see, got that SAM site, got an Abrams, and a spaghetti wagon. Is the spaghetti? No, he is not! Aha! Critical hits! Aha! You're too slow, Anchovy! Uh-oh. Oh, no, bounce. Where am I gonna pin you? I won't have to! Ha ha! Uh-oh. Whoa. I think it is time to vacate the premises. Leaving. Goodbye! Alright. Accidentally accomplished the secondary objectives. Ah! Aha! Okay, good. Why are you... They're shooting you. Why are you looking at me? Fools. I'm just a guy with a camera. Why are you looking at me?
Ricochet, no effect. No effect.
Load Sabo.
One of those bounced off the top of the turret. Hello.
Ricochet, no effect.
Load Sabo.
Aha! Remember, lads, show 'em your broadside. It's literally thicker than the front.
Damn it, we took a hit.
Gotcha.
Load Sabo.
Aha! Delicious. What?
Identified. Continue toward the port area and keep your eyes
Delicious
out.
interruptions! My bad.
Excellent. Now just hold the port area. I would expect our CLM friends will be happy about you being there.
Wait, no, don't step in the cap point.
Here they come.
Somebody already did it. Never mind. Panic!
Hit apart.
Panic! Why are they all shooting me? Shoot the Abrams in front of you with far less hit points. Ow. Get out of here, Merkava! Holy shit, why are they primarying me? Fucking stop! Get out of here. Haha, you missed!
Load Sabo.
Bastards.
Identified.
Oh, for the love of sh-
Out.
Infiltrator, yes. A master tactician.
No effect. Target destroyed.
Loader, Sabo.
Incoming Artie.
Loader, Sabo.
Side skirts.
Ammo up.
Why? Why me? Why not anyone else? Ah. Fiddlesticks. Well, I suppose we get to see more of the I-7 now. Well, that's actually a continuation of what happened in the hour and a half that you didn't see, because I did die twice in the Warrior. But oh well! So while that's doing that, let's go play my new favorite tank. You know, for a joke tank, it really is quite a nice tank. And I had a platinum... Ah. Damn it all. I am training the crew to get them up to level 5 to get them ready for global operations, because I will champion the ever-loving fuck out of this tank. I like this tank. Even though it's a total and complete joke tank to be in this game, it's a very nice vehicle. About the only inexcusable downside is the fact that the view range is bordering on comedic. It has what? What's the view range? 350 meters. It don't feel like 350 meters. The spotting range is like 170 meters. It's terrible. Well, I guess we'll be back for that one. Oh well. But like I said, for a joke tank, this is quite a nice vehicle. And honestly, I'd like to... Yeah, I would like to see vehicles like this come into the game more. They're not at all. They're almost completely out of the scope of this game in terms of where it's usually where it places itself historically most of the time. And it is, of course, a massive dig at World of Tanks. But I like grandiose, retarded vehicles like this. This is what I drive most of the time in most other games. I'm not exactly special because everyone has the damn thing, however, I will be special because I will drive the thing more than anyone else. This might have replaced my M60.
Loader, AP.
Well, that I do not have currently because I had to sell it, but
We don't have
still.
a lot of time. To get to the PLM depot while they are out. Good luck. Doesn't look like they're expecting us.
But it's fast, and as you can see with the
Black Company. If you're
whatchamacallit,
interested in picking up some
advanced
extra
shell
cash,
materials, the on-the-move
we
accuracy
can't
isn't actually all that terrible, even though if you stop and look.
broadcast anything to civilians.
Aim time is still quite atrocious, but we make adjustments to where we go. This is not a sniping vehicle after all. This is a main battle tank. It's not even, actually no, not even a main battle tank. This is an assault vehicle. This is meant to drive and, you're meant to drive this and jam it down the enemy's throat. So this is very much an up-close and personal kind of vehicle, even though face-hugging in this thing I would not advise, because the gun depression angles will fuck with you.
Hostile tank.
Critical hit. Yay! And also, while you're reloading, however, ramming is a totally viable thing.
Target destroyed.
For the driver's second skill, I'm going to get the increased ramming, because all of the other skills just exacerbate the aim time problem. So I rather have a stable aim time rather than a vehicle that responds quicker but exacerbates its already existing flaws. And I said face-hugging is a bad idea, but here I am doing it. You can get away with it in certain situations.
Target down. Incoming Arctic.
Artillery is shooting at me, but, that's been fairly light recently, honestly. And as you can see, comedy view range. Things are shooting at me and I have no idea where they are, but I'm able to get away with that because my armor doesn't suck. This is how I think main battle tanks should drive. Like, this I would actually, ow. You see, that shot got through, but that's a tier 5 vehicle. Where'd that pen me? Right in the upper plate. I wasn't angled too. I think this is how most main battle tanks should drive. This is a very slow, well, it's got a fast top speed if you get going in a direction, downhill. But it's very ponderous, it's very slow, it doesn't react terribly fast, it's not terribly accurate, as seen by me hitting a bunker. It's not terribly accurate, but it does a lot of damage. And it has lots of armor, so it kind of it can wade into choke points and be mostly fine. The main battle tanks right now, past tier 3, of course, are these massively overcapable multi-role Death Fortress vehicles that are fast, accurate, highly responsive and maneuverable, and they absolutely murder everything they look at. That needs to change. And as you can see, aim time wasn't that bad there. And I wouldn't mind if every main battle tank in the game played like this. It has no view range, so it can't spot for itself most of the time, unless it charges directly into the fight, where it's supposed to be. And you can withstand the long-range fire anyway.
Identify.
Hostile PC.
I don't have a problem with big, slow, and stupid. Oh, damn it!
New objective. Don't let those trucks get away. The PLM is leading the government's emergency supply.
You just love breaking my fucking gun, don't you? You schmuck. Luckily, I'm now a shotgun.
Gun clear. Tracks up.
Bump me. Well, damn it. Back up a bit. Let me initiate a proper ram. That wasn't me, but still, you get the point. Need to build up a little bit of speed. But yeah, you'll certainly see me playing videos, you know, Global Operations and making videos, you know, with this tank. I will play this tank in Global Ops. And also, Obsidian, if you happen to be listening, here's a suggestion. Tier 5 Tactical IS-7. Think about it.
Waves are free and clear again.
Contact bricks. You know, maybe replace the kind of ridiculous-looking machine gun on top with a crow's turret or whatever the Russian equivalent is. Modern cupolas. Side skirts. Bore evacuator. Made-up fantasy rounds, because let's face it, most of the rounds are made up in this game anyway. They're strictly for balance purposes in most cases. But I'm not the only idiot that would buy something like that. Oh, and turret and stowage bins on the turret. Yeah. This is cool. I mean, I'm autistic, and you know, this thing, you know, this in any other type of game would set off my autism. But this is Armor Warfare has the credence to get away with that kind of stuff, I think. This is a game about mercenaries fighting in modern war with, you know, mercenary equipment. So, and, you know, mercenaries make modifications to their equipment in the field. They're, most of the time, you know, you get really unique oddball stuff. And we're already driving an IS-7 in a modern war setting. So this is already a bit over the line here. So, ask yourself this, why wouldn't you take this a step further and totally ace combat the shit out of this? So, I put forward that suggestion. Tactical IS-7. I'd buy it. But let's get back to the killing fields here. And also, our gun is damaged, but the accuracy penalty isn't all that terrible. I mean, it was pretty bad to begin with, but it's still manageable, and I think we're still leading in damage. Stop right there. Actually, no, we're not leading in damage because of LAV-300, but that's a tank destroyer. And he has oppressively high damage heat for no apparent reason. He has a 90mm gun that has heat rounds that do as much as my AP. I don't get it. But this is a perfectly workable vehicle, and in the state that it is, I'm not necessarily complaining. It's actually just I just like that it's a really nice surprise that even for a joke vehicle, it's a fairly stand-up kind of vehicle. What? There's a BMD just chilling out there, unspotted, and I killed it. You see? Comedy. And also, if the Object 430 was overpowered for its armor values, and it is kind of questionable sometimes, this thing certainly puts it in its place. You can basically pen whatever you encounter in this tank frontally with little or no issue. The only problem is the setup time for the massive 130mm naval cannon, which, through heavy modification, you can certainly make perfectly usable. I hit the turret there. Ah. I mean, the only thing, honestly, the only thing I have trouble penetrating frontally is T-64s, and that's completely understandable. But it's not like you can't still kill those. Where's that AMX-TP? He's outside the map boundary. He's cheating! Stop cheating, France! Up, I hit the turret and did half damage. I suppose I would say face-hugging in things that have armor is a bad idea in this tank. For example, face-hugging a T-64 will probably get you killed. But it's a very aggressive vehicle, nonetheless, that can be played sort of in a passive role, too. You can play this as a sniper if you really wanted to. It's kind of a waste of the vehicle because, you know, it doesn't have the spotting range to really spot shit on its own at long range, but if you've got spotters, that's not really an issue, I suppose. No, I don't. How many cats does it take to crew an AFV? Or an AFV? Depends on size. Well, yeah, that would be factual information, I think. You know, them not being able to reach the pedals would be an issue. So you don't want something too big?
They won't be blowing up anything for a while.
More than 3. Less than 40. There's a joke here. I'm not getting it. This isn't funny. Sergeant? Yes, sir? I can't get the joke. Oh, yes, Corporal. Yes, sir. Why is he addressing a corporal as sir? What the hell? Damn it! Fonto, if you're gonna be comically British, just do it right. Fuck. We got a silver crate out of that. And destroyer, too. Ha ha! Didn't get blue star, though, because LAV 300. But as you can see, aside from the vehicle that has laughably powerful heat rounds, we did perfectly fine. So, to those of you who managed to get an IS-7, you cherish this vehicle. It is a very nice vehicle. To those of you who didn't, well, hopefully Obsidian listens to me and you can buy an and sometime later in life you can buy an IS-7 with contact bricks. But let's see what's in the crate. Alright. Once again, the commander insignias are just gonna pile up in the corner. Oh, I have a friend's request. I do freely accept those, so feel free to send them to me. Now, let's see here. How much, well, no, I was looking for the crew XP. How do we get 3? Damn! Alright, they're almost to their 5th skill. Or 4th level in the 2nd skill. Where the fuck did... Level 5 is just kind of a glory lap. But, they're almost there. We will be seeing this vehicle again. Now, let's get back to our grind. We have to finish this sometime. But, since we last left off, I did research, I researched money. The warrior title will be the last thing that I research in this vehicle. For, you know, so we can all feel all sentimental and accomplished with ourselves here, that you've seen the majority of my grind. That hour and a half is sort of lost to time now. But, let's go. Onward we go. Alright. It's a tier 9 game. We have artillery and 2 T-90MSs and an M1A2 Abrams. Fancy that. Alright. Wait, we were going to play on another map then. God damn it, this game. The maps don't update like they should. That's certainly informative, isn't it?
These so-called lions of Necriel have taken an oil.
I'm famous.
We have to
I have a hard time
almost
believing this
protect
fact,
them
but,
heartland.
well, people certainly like me.
Take the oil refinery from the
And, that's another thing as well. On the subject of that, speaking of the shark vehicles, which are kind of goofy, to be honest, and they're not really, aside from the ERC-90, I don't really see the merit in buying any of them. Aside from the T-80, which is going to get turned into the T-80U and then get, you know, an up armor package. It's going to get nice contact bricks. But the point I'm trying to make here, in reference to the tactical IS-7 idea, they could really use some vehicles with some better variety, don't you think? Especially in the premium department. Yes, a reskin is nice, but some of them are kind of tacky. If I'm going to be totally objective about it. Seeing, like, kind of a crazy Ace Custom variant of a vehicle would be nice. You know, different weapons, different, maybe a more accommodating armor package for a vehicle that doesn't have, doesn't have one. Maybe an ATGM launcher for a vehicle that doesn't have one. Maybe a different gun or, other extraneous nice things. Just make crazy things, goddammit. You can get away with it in this game. This isn't really an historical game. This is, well, it's a game about, mercenaries in a modern day setting. This isn't historical. Yes, historical and, well, actually, real to life, it's not even really historical, to be honest. Real to life accuracy in this kind of game is important. But that doesn't mean you can't get a little bit crazy. So, like I said, Ace Combat this shit up. It'll look fine. This kind of game doesn't need to be hyper-realistic. And to a point, it can't be, because with all of these, present-day modern vehicles, or vehicles that are going to be, vehicles that are on the drawing board, or, will be placed in the future, like, for example, the PL-1, or any of the Tier 10 tanks, they're all made up anyway. Like, all of the stats are all made up anyway. There's no way they can get accurate 100% accurate numbers. They can probably do so. They could probably get close, but at the end of the day, it's gonna be made up. And shit like shell damage and penetration is, again, also gonna be made up to suit balance. The realistic properties of the vehicle, or I like to refer to it as the vehicle's spirit, as I am shot to death by a warrior. Brother, it's been too long. Eat shit. But like I was saying, the realistic properties of the vehicle, the physical dimensions and qualities of the vehicle, are sort of its spirit. In a video game, you're not going to be able to accurately get all of the facts down, because, well, they may be ironed out by A, not being able to get the accurate information, or that vehicle not really, the qualities of that vehicle not really playing well into the game that you're creating. Which, some gamification is required. So, knowing that, why not get a bit crazy with this? I'm just saying. I'm not the only idiot that would buy really stupid, Ace custom vehicles, if they were cool.
Identified.
Because that's why I drive that's why I drive the vehicles that I drive. Like, that's why I'm gonna be, that's why I'm gonna be driving around championing the IS-7. I like special snowflake vehicles. But I like, it's not just like, for example, oh, it's a special skin, even though I do like that kind of stuff. I like unique vehicles with unique qualities. Them being historical adds to that, But it's not necessarily just because it's historical. Also, we got a fire on that. Ha ha!
Identify target.
Oh, thanks. Ricochet.
Load Sabo.
Even though a lot of my time has been spent, you know, fawning over historical vehicles. You know, in the games that I've been playing for the last 5 years.
Loader Sabo.
I'm in this for escapism, so I like to feel, well, I like things to be a bit grand. They don't have to be ridiculous, like, you know, anime tier absurdity, but they can be a bit fast and loose. And anime's not that bad at the end of the day. It can take itself seriously, even when it's, you know, having
Load
fun.
Sabo.
It's just that sometimes it doesn't, but still.
Identify.
Oh, thanks.
Something I'd like to see out of this game.
Load Sabo.
Angled broadsides. I am now invulnerable.
Now,
Aha!
kill the capture zone. Threat destroyed.
Defeated.
Loader Sabo.
Direct hit.
Load Sabo.
God damn it. Wait. No. Yes.
Loader Sabo.
Yes. Yes.
Ammo up.
Move out of the way. Just fucking one side. There it is.
Destroyed.
Yay!
Great work, Black Company.
Okay. Good game.